YouTube, and welcome to an unexpected part 2 to this. I had some technical problems last video, and we all know how well that turned out. Anyway, this is the actual review video. I estimate this to be around 4 minutes, and so I've registered my name, which is TIM, and there we are. Normally it would save perfectly. Wait, what? Okay, you can't read it on camera, but it says, there we are. A classic moment in Zelda history. There we are. The latest in the timeline, the first in the release dates. Please pardon the black lines. This is very unexpected, and it's askew. Better, okay, so still a bit far. Alrighty, let's move this back, shall we? There we are. It's a little better. It's not perfect, but it's better. You know, it's not perfect, but it's better. Okay, so, it's pretty a simplistic game, you know, there's a lot of replay value here, there's a lot of places to explore, people to meet, and clever little bits of English. Everything we all love in a Zelda game is where this all began. What I always love about this is how you can explore different places. You know, how you can explore all the different places, you know? And although this may not be a relatively obscure game, it's the game that started it all and it deserves a review. The controls aren't intuitive at all. You know, you push the A button to do that, and you can only do the sword trick if you have all full hearts. Otherwise, you can't do it. You need all the hearts to do it. You push A to move your sword. The B button is really interchangeable. And there's all kinds of zany bad guys to fight and dungeons to explore. Because this is the one that doesn't have my save progress on it, and I may have mistakenly took the one that does have my saved progress on it, and I'm hoping that I didn't end up selling that one. Crap. Yep. Keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? Although the majority of you would know what a good game this is, then again, there's also some that think that you play as Zelda, not Link. You save Princess Zelda. You play as Link, not Zelda. Sorry if you have a seizure disorder watching this. It's just that the iPad frame rate settings is being kind of retarded right now. Sorry for using the word, but it is. And the most bizarre thing is, it doesn't normally do this. For those who watch my Mega Man playthroughs, it doesn't do this at all. And that's sort of weird. Anyway, it's not too intuitive. You know, there's all kinds of places to explore, and get this. I'm gonna show you something. Note I have 3 hearts, and I have the statistics to get to the first dungeon. In this game, it then does something really cool, where you can check out the 3rd dungeon. So, what dungeon you go in first doesn't matter. You get to choose. Isn't that great? Well, it's limited by what items you have and what your experience with the game is and stuff. I've never completed the game. I've seen people do it, but I myself have never completed it. It's one of those games that makes you keep coming back for more and more. And hey, with games like this, who wouldn't get hooked on it? This game not only has my seal of approval, it also has Robin Williams' seal of approval as well. Oh, and by the way, apparently the don't turn it off, don't push off and reset thing is true. It does keep you on your toes in that respect. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Oh, the storyline! The storyline was the intro sequence that I didn't want to play over because it was potentially copyrighted material. This is also something that you can get on Virtual Console as well, and I recommend that you get it on Virtual Console. It's a good game to get, and it's a good investment. I personally found this game in a storage unit with 20 other NES games, an NES, a Game Boy, and a Game Boy game. All in the storage unit. Haha! Problem? Just goes to show that you can do very clever strategies. There are all kinds of ways to beat the game. There's no one. It's sort of like, you start in the middle and then you work your way out. It's kind of an interesting choice of game design. That's always what I loved about the old NES Zeldas. You could explore anywhere. And I found that really cool. And I personally recommend that you get it. And this is... this is Taunt... The more I record this, the more I'm tempted to show you the boss battle. But to keep things short, and so I don't end up with a part 3 on my hands, and so this doesn't end up a full-blown playthrough one day, this is Tonstad39 forcibly signing